Good morning, folks. On this episode of the Dr. Sutton Show, we will be honored to have three well-known guests: the loyal and brave Sir Lancelot, the comparable pilot Sullenberger, and Mr. Bernard Madoff, who is respectively on the opposite end of the moral spectrum. We are going to use video technology to speak with them, as contact would be either impossible or illegal.
Fuck! Camelot!
So, Sir Lancelot, you are known as the strongest and most noble of the great King Arthur and the greatest of his Knights of the Round Table. Your best qualities can be stated as loyalty and astounding bravery.
Yes, the two go hand in hand for a worthy knight.
Very nice. What do you consider as your greatest feat as a knight?
Well, when I was first sent to King Arthur's castle by the Lady of the Lake, I felt a strong attraction to his wife, Guinevere. Somehow I knew I needed to protect her. This was important enough, for soon she was kidnapped and I was sent by the king to rescue her. Of course, I succeeded. King Arthur was pleased. Every time I was requested to assist King Arthur for his kingdom, I took up my sword and followed his every word.
I see. Thank you, Sir Lancelot. Now, Mr. Chesley Sullenberger, you are known to have loyalty to your country under President Barack Obama. This amazing bravery to save hundreds of people in an unlikely situation when Flight 1549 crashed into the Hudson. Now let's watch this clip. Wow, I'm sure we are all glad that Mr. Sullenberger was there on that flight. It is really amazing that he was alive today.
Is my mustache okay? Landing in the river was incredibly difficult, but let me tell you, at the time, it seemed more like something I had to do, not something that was difficult. I really wanted to just make sure everything was safe, everyone was okay. I'm glad I was on that plane, piloting. It was one of those miracles. It was a miracle that no one was hurt.
Okay, so now we have Mr. Madoff. You are known to have embezzled billions of dollars from investors and majorly abused the stock market. True?
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm exactly undependable. More so, I've been selfish. I've wanted better things for my wife and my two sons, and I wasn't thinking of other people so much. I was just being deceitful. I know I was. Obviously it worked. That's how I became a multi-billionaire. I really just wanted to be more successful than I already was. I wanted to be acknowledged by my family as their father who gave them everything that they needed. I really wanted them to be happy. But now I've disappointed them. I feel safe now. I feel like I can't hurt anyone, and no one's going to expect me to run my life. I don't have control anymore.
So, you've become a billionaire by stealing from your investors. Have you ever read the story of King Arthur and his knights?
Yes, of course. King Arthur.
So you know of Sir Lancelot?
Of course. Yeah, he was a great knight. The best. I think he really made the story great. He was fantastic. I liked the story with Excalibur. Yeah. Excalibur.
Mr. Madoff, if you had been practicing loyalty and bravery in your life, instead of deceit and undependability, what would be different? Where would you be now?
Well, I mean, I'm certainly no knight, but I am sorry. Yes, I wish it had turned out differently. It was It was dishonorable. I know.
Obviously, Bernard Madoff isn't exactly an honorable American knight. His traits are more closely knit to deceitful and selfish. If Mr. Madoff were to live in Sir Lancelot's time, no doubt Madoff would have his head on the table. I hope you are all able to see the humbling comparisons between Sir Lancelot and pilot Chesley Sullenberger from Flight 1549, as well as the extreme contrast to the greedy and undependable Mr. Madoff. Madoff is in jail, and our heroes remain to be hailed through story and memory. Well, that concludes today's episode of the Dr. Sutton Show. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time when we discuss the effect of children on our ecosystem.